Please stand for the pledge. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Carlsbad. Today is Tuesday, December 5th, and to start off the show for you today, we will have a story on Anthony, a magician here at CHS.
That's right, and we'll also have sophomore reporter Nate Mills live with our San Diego Player of the Game.
And to close out the show, Rahija Cooper will be on the Magic Window to give us an update in the world of sports. So let's get this show started. My name is Peyton Headley.
My name's Chris Weedman.
And CHSTV
starts right now.
Welcome back. Throughout the year, CHSTV produces over 150 stories, and today we have a pretty magical one. Freshman reporters Natalia Avalos and Finley Dykus bring us this story on Anthony Griffin, an aspiring magician at CHS.
Being able to start a conversation by saying, pick a card, or just doing magic trick, it instantly creates a bond between two people. Remember that? Can you see what you're... This is just up close, very personal magic that you can do with somebody to interact with them. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. I always had the set mindset that I would make it someday, or just get to a better place with it, and that's really a big strive in my life. I'm very goal-oriented, so I'm very perceived on making it to that goal. I think it can open a lot of doors, whether it's be performing magic or being in the magic community, whether that's creating tricks or just helping with them or just somehow being in that community. I think there's a very big chance of that. That means this is spades, right? It's always a great conversation starter, but there have been times where just not good things have been said. They think this is different. I think they've never really seen this before. And I don't think that they're jealous. I think that they don't know what to think about it. And you just gotta get over that. If it's something that you love to do, you just gotta push through it and get around those people.
Hello, Carlsbad. I'm Gabby, and I'm here with Anthony. So, Anthony, at Carlsbad High School, you have the reputation of becoming a magician. So, how did this passion come about?
This passion came about when I was about 5 years ago. My parents decided to show me a magic trick. They never told me how it was done, so I spent about 5 years learning the craft.
That's really cool. So, while you're learning the craft, do you think you're going to continue this in the future?
I would love to, and I do believe I would, and I know a lot of people would love to if I would.
That's really cool. So out of all of the tricks, which one's your favorite?
Probably something called two-card Monty and something that I'm about to show you right now. So
okay.
Would you like to see?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to take a spades, right? So a spades, so pinch it in your hands, right?
Yes.
So spades. So what do you have in your hand right now?
King of spades.
King of spades. Okay, so you can turn it over and show them. So they have the king of spades,
king
right?
King of spades.
Okay, so keep your hand down.
Okay.
Now we're going to keep the king of diamonds, right? King of diamonds is going to go in and swap, and that's the move that I'm going to do really quickly.
Okay.
So now I have the king of spades, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, and boom. Okay, so now without looking in your hand right now, without looking what's in your hand right now and what's
king
on
of
top.
diamonds. King of diamonds, then king of spades.
Okay, now you can turn them over and both check.
What? How did you do that? Okay, that's really cool. You definitely have a talent for magic. Thank you so much for coming on and doing this amazing trick. And now I'm going to send it back to Peyton at the desk. Thank you.
Thank you, Gabby, and good luck to Anthony in your future. Carlsbad High School's library is having a fundraiser on Saturday, December 16th at the Barnes & Noble in the El Camino Shopping Center.
ASB will be hosting their annual holiday spiritware sale this Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at brunch and lunch outside the ASB room. Prices are discounted up to 50% off. Stop by and pick up some merchandise for your favorite Lancers. Carlsbad High will be teaming up with the Salvation Army to collect items to help the most vulnerable families in our community. If you would like to help, you can donate canned food and unwrapped toys to the bins outside the ASB room.
Now we are going to send it out to Jake Watts, standing by at the Monroe Street Pool, to give us some updates about our women's water polo team. Jake.
Thank you, Peyton. I'm standing here at Monroe Street Pool where the women's varsity water polo team is practicing for their home game against Cathedral Catholic High School. JV's on at 3:30 and varsity's on at 4:30. The same times happen next Friday against Westview High School. It is an away game. Then Saturday we're partaking in a tournament at Coronado Island. We're the 8-time CIF champions, so make sure you go out and show your support. Also, be sure to check out the new Lancer Sports app that includes scores, stats, videos, and pictures of the events. It also gives you directions to the home games. It's a one-stop shop for everything you're looking for in Carlsbad athletics. Be sure to check it out. Now I'm going to send it back to Peyton at the desk.
Thank you, Jake, and good luck to our women's water polo team in their games this week. Amazon wants our school to win big. Go to getwhatgetsyou.com and enter to give CHS a chance to win the $10,000 grand prize.
Now we're going to take a break from the announcements and send it over to Olivia Sklenka, live with Best Buddies. Olivia, what do you have for us?
What's up, Carlsbad? I'm Olivia Sklenka, and I'm here with some members of Best Buddies. They're here to talk a little bit about their organization and some upcoming events. So starting off, Max, I know that a lot of people know the term Best Buddies, but they might not know what you guys do. Can you shed some light on that?
All right, so the role of Best Buddies on a high school level is to help integrate students with intellectual developmental disabilities into the high school society, and also to educate general education students on how to interact with students with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
That sounds like a really noble cause. And Aryan, what's your favorite part about Best Buddies?
My favorite part about Best Buddies is hanging out with my friends and my buddies.
Would you like to give a shout out to one of your buddies?
I'd like to give a shout out to my buddy Emma and Lydia.
That's awesome. And Nicolette, I understand you've been a part of Best Buddies for 3 years. Why do you feel it's so vital to be a part of this program?
Yeah, so the overall message of Best Buddies is to spread the word of inclusion, and it's really important to know that students or people with IDDs are no different than from people without, so it's really important to know that we can all be one as a community, and I absolutely love Best Buddies. It's really changed my life.
That's really sweet, and through your work, I'm sure it shows. And finally, Edward, you guys have a lot of really cool events. Can you give me some details about those?
Yeah, so we have one particular event that's annual. We're having our Christmas party. Details are TBD, but if you want more, you can come to our meeting on Wednesday and find out more. And it's a really fun event, and everyone should come.
That's awesome. And Carlsbad, if you would like to go out and show your support, make sure you go to the Best Buddies meeting, and I'll send it back to Chris at the desk.
Thank you, Olivia, and to Best Buddies for coming on our show. For everyone looking forward to kicking off the holiday season, just hang in there. We have 17 more days until the holiday break.
The Lancer Dancer Holiday Showcase is on December 7th, 8th, and 9th in the CAC. This show will feature the 12-time national champion Lancer dancers, and of course those unpredictable Mancer dancers. Tickets are $10 with an ASB sticker and $15 without. Now we have Nate Mills live in the studio with our San Diego Player of the Game. Nate, what's up?
What is up, Carlsbad? I'm here with Isaiah Ramos, who is our San Diego Player of the Game. After the game on Friday, we had a Twitter poll where you guys voted who you thought performed the best. And so, Isaiah, you are the first basketball player to win this award. How does it feel, and did you expect this at all?
It feels pretty good. We all contributed, but it's pretty awesome. So, yeah, thank you.
All right, cool. And we got some footage from the game on Friday. You hitting a lot of threes from beyond the arc, a lot of assists, playing some good defense. What was working for you that night?
We're all moving the ball really well and just sharing the ball really well and playing good defense, and yeah.
So what are you looking to do to help you have games like this in the future?
We're just working really hard in practice, trying to come together as a unit and making sure we can just keep improving every game.
All right, cool. Here is your $20 San Diego gift card, my man. Congratulations, and now send it back to Chris.
Thank you, Nate. I was at that game, and I would like to say, Isaiah, you definitely deserve that award. If you are unable to make the men's home soccer game, do not worry. It will be streamed live on CHSTV.com. Reporters Peter Canellis and Nate Mills will be live on the mic. For our last break in the announcements, we are going to send it over to Rahijah Cooper live on the Magic Window to talk about the Ball family. Rahijah, what do you have for us?
Thank you, Chris. And hey, what's up, Carlsbad? My name is Rahijah Cooper, and I'm here to give you guys some big news on this guy right here, LiAngelo Ball, who's a part of the Ball brother family, who you probably heard a lot about if you follow college basketball, but really just sports in general. Now, LiAngelo Ball got himself into a little bit of trouble last month when he, along with two of his other teammates, were caught shoplifting while their team was in China. They were sentenced to 20 days house arrest in the hotel that they were staying at. They didn't actually serve that full sentence, but still pretty big news. They had a press conference where all of them went up and they apologized for what they did. They said they learned a life lesson, but even though they did this, they're still suspended indefinitely. and none of them have yet to play a basketball game in a UCLA men's basketball uniform. And for LeAngelo Ball, that's not going to happen because LeVar Ball just pulled him out of UCLA. He will no longer be attending, and LeVar Ball says he did this because of unfair punishment and that he's going to train LeAngelo for the 2018 NBA draft by himself. This isn't the first time LeVar's done this, though. Earlier this year, he announced that his youngest, LaMelo, would no longer be attending Chino Hills High School and that he would be homeschooling him. So some pretty bold moves by LeVar preparing his kids for a future in basketball. But that's all I have for you today, Carlsbad. Send it back to the desk.
Thank you, Rahija. I mean, LeVar continues to amaze me every day. He is just too unpredictable.
Now to end the show, we have some breaking news as of what is happening in Ventura County right now. There are some major Santa Ana winds, which has led to an extreme fire, which is actually burning the equivalent of a football field every second. 45,000 acres have been burned and 27,000 residences are being evacuated. So we'll be updating you on that on our social media.
That's right. Stay tuned, Carlsbad, to see what we have lined up tomorrow.
Have a good day.
I'm Olivia Sansoplano. One of the hottest gifts this holiday season is the Amazon Echo. But how much does Alexa know about you? Could this technology invade your privacy? We'll have more on that. Coming up tomorrow on CHSTV, we have a story about a Carlsbad junior who found that her experiences in the Lancer Marching Band have helped her on the theater stage as well. What's the connection between the two? We'll have that answer tomorrow. Later next week, we'll take you to the World Adaptive Surfing Championship, where we'll meet an incredible athlete. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.